Welcome to What's New in Burbank.
We're in an historic drought, and that demands unprecedented action. It's for that reason that I'm issuing an executive order mandating substantial water reduction across our state. As Californians, we have to pull together and save water in every way we can.
Burbank's stricter water rules are now in effect following Governor Brown's executive order for all of California to reduce water use by 25% from June 1st through February 2016. Burbank has been ordered to reduce its usage by 28% as a result of 4 years of devastating drought. Conservation efforts over the last 2 years have already decreased Burbank's water use by 7%. That still leaves another 21%, or 1 billion gallons, that must be saved over the next 9 months. If Burbank fails to reach the mandated 28%, the state will fine the city $10,000 per day. To achieve this goal, Burbank City Council has implemented Stage 3 of the city's Sustainable Water Use Ordinance that began June 1st. Stage 3 requirements now limit landscape irrigation to 2 days per week, Tuesday and Saturday, expand a ban on landscape irrigation between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. that now prohibits hand watering during that time. Stage 3 also prohibits outdoor evaporative cooling devices, or misters, and requires all swimming pools, wading pools, and spas to be covered to decrease water evaporation. For more ways to save water outside and inside the home, go to burbankwaterandpower.com and click on the Water tab. There you'll find many programs and rebates that will help you save water and do your part so Burbank can meet the billion-gallon challenge. If you notice the city watering on days other than Tuesday and Saturday, you should see a nearby purple sign stating that recycled water is being used. The city's treated wastewater is non-potable, but it can be utilized for landscape irrigation. For years, the city has been doing its part to conserve by using recycled water for all its irrigation needs at parks, buildings, and other city properties. The city also provides recycled water to large businesses and the Burbank Unified School District, but it's not available for residential use. Again, if you see a purple recycled water sign posted, the non-potable water is being reused to help save fresh water for other needs. Warner Bros. Studios served as the kickoff location for a recent event to showcase Burbank as a premier business and tourist destination. The Burbank Hospitality Association, also known as Visit Burbank, invited a number of hotel concierges and internet bloggers to learn more about the media capital of the world. The day began with a shortened version of Warner Bros.' popular VIP tour before heading out to see the rest of the city and its attractions.
We feel that Burbank, truly, is a tourist destination. And here is the town behind the tinsel. We are the entertainment capital of the world, and we want to let people know that. That's something that's never done in the past. And we want Burbank to become a true tourist destination when traveling to Southern California.
It's the real movie theater right there.
For more information about the many things to see and do in and around Burbank, go to visitburbank.com.
If you're afraid of earthquakes, I do not recommend taking.
Nearly 300 people filled the Burbank Fire Training Center to honor 17 graduates of the Firefighter Recruitment Academy on Thursday, May 7th. Before taking an oath to serve in their respective departments, 9 future firefighters for Burbank and 8 for Glendale were required to complete a strenuous 15-week training program. The trainees learned a multitude of skills, including urban and wildland firefighting techniques, search and rescue procedures, how to handle hazardous materials, and emergency medical services, to name a few. The ceremony featured several short speeches, including inspiring messages from the fire chiefs of both cities.
As I told them, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. And by graduating the academy today, they've taken that first step, and their destiny really lies within themselves. And I told them that they're about to embark on a most fabulous journey in a truly noble profession.
Following the ceremony, the graduating class moved outdoors to demonstrate some of the skills they amassed since the first day of training on January 26th. The Burbank Boys and Girls Club has a new garden thanks to the graduates of this year's Leadership Burbank class. The safe and educational area was unveiled at a May 8th ribbon cutting.
One more time.
1, 2, 3.
The kids at the club could never make use of the front yard on Buena Vista Street due to traffic and safety concerns, but they can now as the renovations include landscaping, a fence, and a new sign making the club more visible in the community.
Over here we had a lot of grass, not much going on. There wasn't a fence. None of that was here. What we did was we put in these planter boxes so we can get some plants going on here. We put bark all over so it'll be a little bit nicer for the kids to be able to play around.
On behalf of the City of Burbank, I thank you for all your hard work, dedication, and service to our community. Signed the 8th day of May 2015 by Bob Frutos, Mayor of the City of Burbank. Thank you.
Put it right in that area right there.
The members you'll speak to here, a lot of them have the same thing in common. The reason why they come here is because they feel like this is home. So essentially you're saying we're bringing the garden to their home. Okay, the Boys and Girls Club is their home, and we want them to feel comfortable in their learning environment. So yes, we are bringing a garden to their house. The Boys and Girls Club is home.
Leadership Burbank is a community-based organization that offers a 9-month leadership training program for people who live or work in Burbank. The 12th annual Student Design Competition honored 2 first-place winners this year. As always, this battle of creativity and intelligence was sponsored by the Building Division of Burbank's Community Development Department, the Burbank Public Works Recycle Center, and Burbank Water and Power. BWP, in fact, supplied the $3,000 in prize money for the first, second, and third place finishers in the form of a BWP Environmental Scholarship. Out of a record 101 entries this year, there was a 5-way tie for third place, a 2-way tie for second place, and a 2-way tie for first place. The judges were architect and former Burbank Mayor Jeff Vanderboort, landscape architect Jeff Maxwell, and judging remotely Pete Nelson from the Animal Planet reality show Treehouse Masters. The competition gives local high school students the opportunity to explore the fields of architecture and environmental design. There's a new theme every year. This year, students designed a treehouse for everyday living.
The projects were evaluated based on their creativity, the environmental design, the programming, which is how well you designed a treehouse itself, the site planning, and then the presentation and workmanship.
Certainly you guys show how much fun it is to build models on how to create projects, and whether or not your passion takes you to the field of design or architecture or environmental design, just doing it, just participating and creating is what life is all about.
The 2 first-place finishers both hailed from Burbank High School.
I'm an artist and I took art for over 2 years. And I always had this idea of creating a treehouse. Came up with some ideas from my old paintings. And it was very exciting to have this opportunity to express myself and express my creativity and my arts.
When I was first thinking about the design of my treehouse, I was thinking about the flower, the lotus, and afterwards I thought about how I can create it into a postmodern design. And I thought about the different ways you can incorporate it and how it could fit in the tree specifically in a very hexagonal shape.
I'm Peter Maserlian, and this has been What's New in Burbank.